Welcome, everybody. Protect yourself at all times. We are on it. Here we go. Vegas Sportscast for this Monday morning. Welcome to a new week, a fun weekend, a crazy weekend. We got the Super Bowl all set. We have the Vegas Golden Knights in first place, and the Rebels win a big one. Well, big one at least in the sense that they showed some signs of life. Great comeback for the Rebels over the weekend at Colorado State. So, let's start you with the Super Bowl and what's going on there. Couple of fun games yesterday. Well, the second one was pretty boring with the Philadelphia just blew out Minnesota. Didn't see the blowout coming. I did have Philadelphia. Did not see the blowout coming. And the Patriots, what do you know, come from behind to beat Jacksonville. Looked like they could not stop Jacksonville early in that game, and they couldn't. And then Rob Gronkowski goes out with a concussion. So he didn't play the fourth quarter, and they still come back with 2 touchdowns. You almost sort of see that coming. Didn't you see that coming? They're down by 10, you go, okay, 2 touchdowns, start the fourth quarter. And Patriots come back to win. So, Patriots, Philadelphia, Super Bowl. That's what you got right there. New England against Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. Already the point spread, it started at 7, went down to 5.5 in some places. Right around 6 is what I'm seeing. Rob Gronkowski, not sure whether he's going to be able to play at tight end for the New England Patriots. That's a big deal. Now, they were able to win without him, at least in the fourth quarter yesterday. But still, that's a big deal. He's a big deal. So he's the number one target for Tom Brady. Tom Brady, that hand injury, looks like that didn't bother him at all. Certainly did not bother him. You couldn't see anything in his passing and everything. Had that little black patch on his right hand, so he's fine with that. Everything taken care of. I guess we're going to have, I saw Bill Belichick smiling. Does that mean 6 weeks of winter? I think that's pretty much what that means. Yeah, that's what we're headed for. 6 more weeks of winter because of that. Super Bowl's in Minneapolis a week from Sunday. The Pro Bowl is in Orlando this Sunday, which I'm excited about. I know you're excited about the Pro Bowl. I don't even know if they keep changing the format. I'm not even sure what the format is and what they do and how they do it. But anyway, I saw something, promo for it that said the new guys against the old guys or something. Doesn't matter. People don't want you. But, okay, we're going to have a couple of weeks to talk about what's going on. The bets are already pouring in. I was at the South Point yesterday doing a live shot there for Channel 8 after the first game, which was on CBS. And so we did a half-hour sports show. Seemed to go well, but they were already taking Super Bowl bets before the NFC Championship game was done. Not on the teams, but on stuff like safeties, total number of field goals, overtime, coin flip, things like that. So, the fun has already begun, and we are rolling with that, getting ready for the Super Bowl. We'll have much more in the Vegas Sportscast in the days to come. Okay, Vegas Golden Knights with a win yesterday against the Carolina Hurricanes. That puts them in first place in the NHL, period. The number one team with total points, 66 in the NHL right now. Tampa's number 2 with 65 points, and they played the same number of games. So, and plus, Vegas has beaten Tampa Bay twice. So if there is a tie in number of points at the end of the season, Vegas would have the home ice advantage over. It's crazy I'm talking about this, but Vegas would have the home ice advantage over Tampa Bay because they've beaten them twice. And they're not going to play any more games in the regular season. So that's sort of what we're setting up here, and it's crazy to even think about that. They got practice today, 1 o'clock, over at City National Arena. Open to the public. You can go on over there today, this Monday, 1 o'clock. They're going to practice as they returned home late last night. Let's see, in their schedule this week, they play the Columbus Blue Jackets on Tuesday. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, T-Mobile Arena, the number one team in the NHL, taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And then on Thursday, they play the New York Islanders. Oh, yeah, how about that? The Isles come here. So, big week. And then then the All-Star break is next weekend for the NHL. And then they take off on their longest road trip of the season after that. So that's the schedule for the Golden Knights from here. By the way, congratulations to Mark Chinook. He's the guy, good friend of mine, was in Rock of Ages, did that show at the Venetian for years, and now is doing a variety of number of different things, charity stuff with Monday's Dark. He's been chosen by the NHL to go back to Tampa to run some of their for the Golden Knights, he does some of the in-house stadium stuff, the announcing, the talking to fans, the firing up the crowd, that sort of stuff. There's 2 guys who do it. He's one of the 2 guys who does that. And the NHL has chosen him to go to Tampa and do the same thing for the All-Star break this weekend. So congratulations to Mark Chinook. Happy to see that. And couldn't happen to a nicer guy. He does a big charity event here in town. Monday's Dark, the first Monday of every month, where he gets a lot of entertainers together at his place called The Space. He's done it at the Hard Rock before, done it at other locations. Gets them all to come there, perform for free, donate their time, because Mondays are typically dark here in town because they don't have as many shows. So they rotate around. Entertainers, big-time entertainers come, perform, pay $25 to get in, and that money goes to a variety of different charities over the course of the year. No, it's a great event. So glad to hear that, Mark. Happy for you. We'll be talking more about that as the week goes on, as they get ready for the All-Star break. Rebel basketball with a great come from behind win at Colorado State. Okay, they end up winning by 5. By the way, the point spread was 4.5 to 5. So they hit right on the number, depending on where you got it and how you got it. But it's they were down by 11 points with about 2 minutes left in the game. Just mounted a really good, tough comeback there. They've got this week off, and they don't play again until Saturday. They play San Diego State here. So Rebels with a week off, a lot of practice, getting stuff together, and then against the Aztecs, see if they can win at home. I think they get Vegas flu. You know what Vegas flu is, don't you? That's what people say the hockey teams that come to Vegas get when they come here to play, because the Knights have such a great home record that the guys go out and party a little bit too much the night before the game, and they get the Vegas flu. They come to shows. They might be drinking a little bit, might be partying a little bit too much, staying up a little bit too late. They're in Vegas, and they don't perform well the next night, which, come on. If that happens, okay, it happened. But this team is winning at home because they're great. They're playing well on the road, by the way, too. You don't get to be the number 1 team in the NHL without playing both well on the road and at home. Certainly their home record is better, and that's the importance of getting that home ice advantage for the Stanley Cup playoffs for the Golden Knights. Crazy things could happen if they get that home ice advantage. Now, back to the Rebels. So the joke sort of is that they've got the Vegas flu because they can't win at home in conference. They're 0-3 at home in conference, 3-0 on the road in conference. A little strange. Not what you would expect. You would expect the opposite. I would expect 6-0. How about that? 3-0 at home and 3-0 on the road. That's what I would expect. This is a very talented team. So we'll keep you posted on what the Rebels do. Again, congrats to the Vegas Golden Knights, now in first place in the NHL. And we're more than midway through the season. It's not like this is early on, okay? More than midway through the season, and they are in the top spot in the NHL with a couple of home games coming up here. So we'll see if that can last with these games coming up at home. By the way, sportsbooks losing like a ton of money on the Knights this year because people are betting them at home. They're going to be solid favorites against Columbus, maybe minus $1.50. Solid favorites against Columbus coming up, and people are betting them. They go, they play at home, they win, and it's party time for the fans that are happy that they won, and party time for the fans that are happy because they have a betting ticket on that side. Yeah, there you go. Maybe they'll make it up on road teams coming here and losing, where Islander fans will come here. They'll bet heavy on the Islanders and then shake their heads and go, well, we lost. We lost the game and we lost a bet. Okay, that could be happening to help balance things out a little bit. But anyway, that's it. Getting ready for the Super Bowl this week. We'll keep you updated on the lines and what's happening there. New England Patriots against Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be Sunday, February 4th, Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. There you have it. I'm leaning towards Philadelphia here, but we'll see as the week goes on. That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Have a good Monday, everybody. Bye for now. Thanks for listening.